Hello everybody, back here again for our vlog a day, and today is Saturday the 21st, and today was a lovely, beautiful day to be alive. Got this morning way earlier than I should have. It's all good, it just kind of sucks. Dogs got up and started moving around too quick, and then the Labrador decided out of nowhere just to randomly bark for no damn reason, so that was super annoying. But got up, got the dogs outside, got them taken care of. It was still super dark, so I put the bike lights on them so I can keep an eye on them in the yard, not have to spot them, especially the ones dark brown and black brindle color. Then it's pure black lab, so they get lost almost immediately the moment they leave the light sight. So went ahead, stuck lights on them, got out there, went ahead, jumped in the hot tub for a little bit, got my soak on, got out, got them both fed, got that all taken care of. And the little one, she didn't want to eat much in the morning. She really does. She usually eats evening, so, but she ate a little bit. And of course, the lab just ate every ounce like he's never been fed before in his life, and it's crazy. But I'm feeding him in a puzzle bowl, so it slows me down a little bit, so he's not like I get bloated and all that good fun stuff because of just scarfing food down. So went ahead and gave my Dane some food. Some of those things he'll live out here. He's having open food, kind of go by and get what he wants. But when you have something like that lab that's so food driven that it's impossible to do that, to leave his food out. So he gets his feed times restricted, but it's all good. So got out of the hot tub, got dressed, ran over and fed the cats, had the RV cats I'd take care of. Got back from there, hung out with the dogs out in the yard for a little bit, got a few things done, just kind of chilling out with them. Went across the street, messed in the house a little while, nothing real important, but ran up to Home Depot to get some stuff that I needed, which I was going to do that when I went out to walk the dogs. And I wasn't sure exactly what all I was getting, what I was having stock. So I went to a local plumbing electrical supply company right here, and so I took the bike. So I figured if the stuff doesn't fit on my bike and the trunk, then I could just run back home later. Not a big deal. But since that wasn't, they were closed on Saturday. So to hell with it, ran back by the house, grabbed the truck, ran down, walked the dogs out, them all taken care of, and then from there, that went fine. The dogs, everything got along good there. From there, I headed back to out to Home Depot or New Smyrna, pulled in the gas station. The truck was needing some fuel. There was a gentleman sitting over the side of the parking lot on the curb with his Harley seat and stuff off, and looked at he had his battery bag or compartment opened up. So I walked over, I was filling fuel up, and asked him if he needed help, we need a push start or a jump or whatever, and he said, "No, the battery is bad." He goes, "It cranked on me a little slow this morning, thought I'd be fine. Went out for a little ride, I was gonna go buy a new battery." And then he goes, "I pulled in here to get fuel and forgot about it and shut the bike off, wouldn't restart." So he goes, "I got my wife, she's already on her way to the shop to pick up battery, so no big deal." We chatted a little bit, and Letty's out there emptying trash, asked me if it was my truck sitting there, and I'm like, "Yeah." She goes, it's leaking stuff stuff in the front." I'm like, condensation from the air conditioner? Like almost every vehicle does that. It's Florida, it's super humid here. So I was like, yeah, I got it figured out, which is funny because I didn't shut my truck off, which I know you're supposed to, blah blah whatever. But my theory is there's zero chance of it exploding. You're more likely to have it explode when it goes to restart, it backfire or whatever. But my truck randomly just won't start, like it's got a loose wire somewhere or something, and it just randomly won't start. And I couldn't be at the gas station that short time. I had the weird time, I'll let it run, pump the gas, no big deal. So I head back over, I tried that guy, talked to him for a minute, and then finished filling my truck. And before I got finished with the tank of gas, the wife showed back up with the battery, so they were all good to go. He was putting the battery in. I left, went to Home Depot, got a few things I needed, a bunch of stuff they didn't have. I got it ordered on Amazon, or wait till Monday and pick it up at the supply shop right here locally, which is probably what I'll do. I'll probably wait till Monday. If they don't have it, then I'll order it and get it in 2 days from Amazon, so it's not a big deal. But I'd rather support local shops when I can. So went ahead, said the hell with that. And as I was leaving, walking out with my bag of stuff that I could get that I didn't think the other place would have anyway. I was walking out, and there was some dude pulls up beside me. I was parked way out by Dunkin' Donuts, like way out in the middle of nowhere from the parking lot. And he goes, "Excuse me, I need help." I'm like, "What?" He puts his hand out, like I'm on the passenger side, he's in the driver's seat. Puts his hand out, like I'm supposed to reach in his car to shake his hand. I'm like, "No, I'm good, man. What do you want?" He goes, "Oh, I need some gas money, blah blah blah." And I was like, "What?" And he goes, "I need some gas." And rolls, then of course has to roll the window down to show there's what I'm assuming is a wife and child back of the vehicle. And I'm like, no, man, get the hell out of here. Get the fuck out of here. You're shit. I'm like, you're driving an $80,000 SUV Mercedes, and I'm driving a $4,000 pickup truck. Like, go piss off. I'm not giving you gas money. You're wearing a whole bunch of jewelry and crap. I thought he was trying to sell me gold, is what I thought he was gonna do. But you got a whole bunch of like gold rings and gold necklaces on, stuff, fancy ass shit. And this Mercedes, which most likely the scam is gonna be, you know, well, I'll give you some collateral. Hey, you want to buy a ring instead type shit. And I was like, just get the fuck out of here. And I said, you know, you probably have a lot less gas, probably a lot more gas. You weren't just driving around the parking lot begging people for money. Just go home, you know. So I was walking around, got in the truck, and he drove away, of course. And I was just like, really, people? This is where we're at? Like, we got a guy here who I legitimately tried to help. Doesn't need help. And I got some guy trying to scam people out of gas money. And I was like, go get a job. Or at least have the decency to drive around an old Volkswagen or some shit. Like, don't drive around in an $80,000 SUV. You know, that was like, whatever, go away. So yeah, that was fun. Headed back home, got to the house here, got a few other things taken care of. Everything was all chill. I had to go back out and feed the RV cats again in the evening and afternoon, about 5 or so. So I decided to hell with that. I figured I'd go for my run and do it on the way on my run. So I ran down back. It's, I don't know, about 4 miles by the time I kind of go around the neighborhood like I do. Got back to the house, grabbed myself a shower. My wife wanted to go do her celebration meal for her diet plan. She was craving Mexican, so we ended up at a little Mexican place over by Publix. That it was all right. It wasn't great. It was all right though. Staff was good. There was somebody there with a young kid that was just wailing away like that they're murdering this child. I was just like, you gotta be kidding me. And of course we ended up right at a booth behind him. It's like, Christ almighty. We did walk the kid down the hall, you know, 8 feet towards the bathrooms and try to get the kid to stop crying there. And then just the kid just whimper whine just that crap all the time. It's just like, oh, I'm like, I don't care about smoking, non-smoking section. I went to the non-kid section, and it was loud enough. It was throughout the whole building. You could hear this kid just wailing away. So that, of course, deters my enjoyment of a meal heavily when I hear a kid just, you know, just crying, just noise to shut me. I never had kids. Big reason of it right there. Probably I didn't want to listen to a kid just cry all the damn time. But went ahead, finished our meal, got that all taken care of, headed back home. Wife wanted to take the vet out, so of course from the vet just doing dumb, you know, they kind of want to just kind of romp on it, make the pipes go loud. It's so silly and fun. It's such a dumb little car. So had a good time with it. Got back to the house, played with the puppies a little bit, got them outside, grabbed myself a cigar, and my wife came out with me for a bit and watched some Netflix. Actually, I watched it on Hulu, whatever, it don't matter, but watched some stuff on the iPad on the back deck and chatted a little bit and just had ourselves a good time there. So we did end up across the street before I left at the new house, kind of pointing out what she wanted to change and where she wanted, what kind of curtains she wanted to put in and blinds and all that kind of stuff. So kind of chatted about that a little bit. But overall, pretty good day. So that's all I got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.